mean, you've never had like real vitriol or, particularly nasty trash talk.
Yeah.
Like you've always been, pretty like honorable and positive about your promotion.
Yeah, exactly. That's just who I am, right? And that's something I'm proud of as well. I know it is the entertainment business, but the beauty of it is we can entertain with these. You know what I mean? In the octagon, So it's. I get it, that, but I mean, everyone thinks that's the only way to promote yourself. But I mean, there's still many ways to do it. And I'm happy with where I've got myself. And to be myself through that whole process.
For sure.
So I'm very happy with that. I'm very proud of that.
I saw your countryman, Robert Whittaker, talking about how he feels his lack of salacious trash talk has prevented him from getting big fights. And I wonder because it's not always necessary.
Yeah, well, you're right. It definitely can. Like, you see it all the time. You see guys get a couple of knockouts. Obviously, you need the knockouts, but that trash talk as well, it can.
Sure.
The hype can go up real quick, and
Big
it can
time.
fast track you to things, and that's legit. And like that's no lie. We see it happen all the time, and
Paddy the Baddy, Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, you get a lot of good opportunities from it. You know what I mean? And the money's going to be good, and all that's going to fast track you. But at the same time. Some people are just, that's who they are anyway. So it works well. And then you get guys that are going to be just put on a show and all that. And you can see some of them. And again, his name's always going to come up. I've said some things, but I mean, I don't want to have a bad blood with the guy. But you see like someone like Colby Covington, who he knows he plays that sort of role. Is like, I'm going to play it, you know what I mean? Which is, it's weird. It's a weird sort of thing to do. So for me, I just couldn't do that.
He was on his way out of the UFC because his fights were deemed so boring with all the wrestling, or the style of wrestling, I should say. And his trash talk saved his career. So power to him.
So there you go. So and then you look. So as much as people want to hate it, and here I am saying that, like I couldn't do it, but you'd be lying to yourself if you didn't think that benefited him. It put him in a much better position. So like I can say what I want. People can say whatever they want. At the end of the day, he's raking up probably a lot more money than he would have if he didn't do it.
Big time.
And at the end of the day, even if he isn't that type of guy, the people who he cares about or care about him know exactly who he is. If everyone else thinks he's a piece of shit or whatever, who cares? Yeah. My family know what I'm all about, so you can't hate on that. So, and that's why I've always sometimes I get it. It's just not me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Not only do I not hate on it, I've been very candid to say that I am so invested that I enjoy disliking Colby Covington so much that I'm more excited for his fights than anybody.
Yeah.
And I just can't stand the guy.
Oh, well, yeah, man. It's...
But
that's a marketing...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's like a marketing sort of tool. Like you hear it a lot of the time where... People will pay to watch him lose.
Yeah.
So like, that bad blood that happens, like, oh no, is this guy gonna, get him? And like we've had guys, even Mayweather, Mayweather still, people are still waiting to see him to fall, you know what I mean? But it's probably not gonna happen with someone like Mayweather. But like a lot of people made a career off that. And like even in Australia, we've had guys that literally I've been told very nice guys, Anthony Mundine, but he would play the villain, and he would make probably one of the most amounts of money in Australian boxing because that's people wanted to watch that, and again, you got to understand that
it's entertainment.
It is, yeah.
Do you like shopping on Amazon? I do, and good news is Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole are available on Amazon. And if you want a real bundle of a deal, you can get Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole, plus Steve-O's butthole destroyer, and Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole. It's the butthole bundle, available on Amazon right now.
Yeah, dude.